Hey, it's Ines, and I'm back with something extra special today. I am ready to unsugarize. So, what are we gonna do today?
We're gonna make juice.
We're making juice. Stick around. Before I begin, I want to tell you a little bit about why I juice. A few years ago, I was having some really bad tummy pains. I had my gallbladder taken out when not when he was born, when the other one was born, and I was just having a lot of effects of tummy problems, instant weight gain. I still battle with that problem, but at least I kind of know a little bit of a solution to help, and that has been to juice. So right now I'm going to be making 2 recipes, and I'm going to be starting this starting tomorrow. And I'm going to have a juice with my breakfast and a juice with my lunch. And let's face it, one of the reasons why I do this is I don't eat enough vegetables. And so drinking them seems to have been very beneficial to my body. And it helps me to lose weight as well. The first time I did it, I lost 25 pounds in like 2 months. And all I did was cut out sugars and breads and uptake of my juice and my vegetables. And so if you're wanting to do that, I'm gonna put this in my healthy eating section and I'm gonna get started. But let me show you where I got all my stuff. We are at my favorite spot to get all the ingredients that I'm going to need to make my juices. This is my juicer. This is called a Breville. Let me show you right here. It says Breville. So if you've ever seen the documentary Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, he uses this juicer. And I went through 3 juicers before I got to this one. And I really, really love this one. It's lasted years. So you do pay a little bit more money for this one, but it works and it lasts a while. And here it is 4 years later and I'm still juicing with it. Also, another reference is Chris Beat Cancer. Chris Warwick, he is a phenomenal speaker, and he also used juicing to help cure his cancer. Now, I'm not curing cancer, but I'm helping my tummy. I try to get a lot of my vegetables, if not all of them, at least organic or close to it. I feel like Costco has a really good supply of veggies and fruits. So we're going to get started. My recipe will be 1 of the English cucumbers, half that bag of celery, and 4 apples. Plus we'll use half of a bag of spinach. And Ezra really loves to do this. So it's gonna be nice and loud, but I'm just gonna show you the first one and then we'll go bit by bit. All right, Ezzy, go ahead and stand. You wanna do this? Stand up. You can see he loves it. It's so fun. And he's like my little juicer helper. Here is how much juice came from that celery, or I'm sorry, the cucumber. Next, we're going to do some apples. Okay, we have the apples in. You can see it's about half of that. Now we'll do the celery. Okay, so we've added the celery, and I kind of want to wait till it drips a little bit, get all the last drips out, but I will put it in this mason jar, and then I'm going to do the spinach. Now, I'm not exactly sure how much it'll be, maybe about half of this jar, and that's probably, for me, it was a good 2 to 3 days, but I'll put the lid on, put it in the fridge, make it chilled, and I know my husband will be drinking this with me, so it'll probably last like a day or 2, tops. And here's my first batch. I put a lid on it because I don't want to let out any of the good stuff that might come from chopping up or juicing these veggies or letting any oxidation happen. I used to use more apples and my taste buds changed because I thought it was a little too sweet. So I decreased it to 4 apples. And it has a lot of sugars in it anyways, natural sugars, but I wanted to decrease that a little bit too. Now, this is going to be good for anything. My tummy, it's going to make my skin start glowing the more that I use it, and my hair, my nails much stronger. Plus, I'm going to do the carrot juice, so I have a variation. I will have a recipe card at the end of the video. It's going to be super easy. It's just my version. I know there's lots of juicing recipes out there that have like ginger and kale. I'm not a fan of kale. I can do spinach, and I'm not a fan of ginger in this because I think it overpowers it. And I mean, I like ginger. I don't love ginger. So this to me is perfect. Now my husband, he's one who doesn't like to drink a whole glass. So I bought some almond milk, and he'll put it in a smoothie, like maybe a half a cup of this with almond milk and some protein powder. It makes it really good too. And actually that's a really good way to have the carrot juice when you're kind of done drinking a lot of carrot juice. But anyway, so having protein shakes with the juice is also another alternative. But all of it is all super healthy. And my goal is not to gain so much weight for the holidays so that by January I'm having to lose all this weight plus. So I'm trying to maintain a little bit. And actually just having all the holidays already, my birthday, we've had a bunch of birthdays already. I just feel super saturated with sugar and processed foods. We were out for the weekend, ate nothing but junk food while I was out. So I'm ready for this. Okay, ready for the next one? What are we making?
We're making juice.
More juice. What kind are we gonna make this time?
Carrot.
Carrot. So with this recipe, normally at Costco I buy a 10-pound bag of carrots, the organic carrots. They didn't have them. I'm so bummed. So I had to get the little baby carrots. This is actually the first time I'm eating them with the baby carrots, and I hope that it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. But they're also organic, and so I'm not too worried. But ideally, I love just getting half the bag of the big carrots, plus it was about $5 cheaper. So I didn't have to buy 2 bags, I just had to buy the one. So I think all in all at Costco, I spent about $33 for all of the juicing stuff. And I have enough to do 2 different sessions of juicing. Are you ready?
Yay.
Okay. And here's our finished product. And make it a little tiny bit more than the spinach juice, but that's okay because I think my kids like to drink this one a little bit more than the green one. And Ezra said that he wanted to drink some right away. So it's all nice and cold, so it should be just as fine. But if your stuff is at room temperature, I think it's better when it's cold. So try it when it's cold versus at room temperature.
It's good.
It's good? Yes. So we're going to make sure he's getting some too with his breakfast in the morning. Like I said, we can even add it in a smoothie with some protein powder. That's also a yummy one for them. And if you want to follow my progress, or let's hope it's not like a complete fail, but follow me on Instagram at How Ines Rolls. I have an account, so I'd love for everybody to come pop over there and follow me there. And I'll also be putting just like some fun little tidbits on there, maybe when videos will be popping up next. And of course, our progress. And if you're following along with me, I want to know how you're doing, what you're doing. Let's trade some information. Maybe you have some better insights than I do. And I love learning about diets and how to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So stick around. You never know what I'll be rolling out next.